Nail biting, the infamous bad habit that has been scolded by parents, frowned upon by dentists, and silently judged by every manicure-loving friend you've ever had. It's often linked to anxiety, boredom, or stress, those moments when your hands betray you and your fingers end up looking like they've survived a squirrel attack. But what if, beneath the chewed cuticles and guilty glances, nail biting had a hidden biological silver lining? What if this much-maligned habit actually trained your immune system in its own slightly gross, surprisingly strategic way? Let's be clear, no one is saying you should chew your nails down to the knuckle or proudly gnaw away in public like it's a snack break. But mild, occasional nail biting, especially during childhood, might not be as harmful as we've been led to believe. In fact, some researchers have suggested it could serve as a kind of low-dose exposure therapy for the immune system. Think of it as nature's unsanctioned version of a probiotic. You're not just nervously nibbling, you're subtly introducing your body to tiny amounts of environmental bacteria, the same way some parents let their kids play in the dirt to build immunity. You see, under your nails is a whole microcosm of microbial life. It's not exactly a spa-quality ecosystem, but it includes bacteria, dust, pollen, and various environmental particles, all of which your immune system might find educational. When you bite your nails, you bring some of these microorganisms into your mouth, exposing your body to potential allergens and pathogens in very small, usually harmless amounts. For a developing immune system, this can be a useful introduction, like showing your body a slideshow of local microbial villains so it knows who to watch out for later. There's even some intriguing research to back this up. Studies have found that children who bite their nails and also suck their thumbs may be less likely to develop certain allergies later in life. One famous study from New Zealand tracked children into adulthood and found that nail biters had lower rates of allergic sensitization. It's far from conclusive, and definitely doesn't mean biting your nails is a substitute for a well-functioning immune system, but it suggests that the occasional gnawed fingertip might not be the immune catastrophe we once feared. Now, this doesn't mean you should start marketing nail biting as a wellness trend. The risks are still real, especially if it becomes excessive. Constant biting can damage nail beds, increase the risk of infection, and in rare cases, introduce pathogens that do not play nicely. We're talking things like E. coli and other unwelcome microbial guests. Plus, if your hands aren't exactly clean, and let's face it, many aren't, nail biting can become a one-way ticket to stomach trouble. So moderation is key. It's the difference between mild environmental exposure and accidental digestive adventure. But what's fascinating here is the possibility that something so widely discouraged might actually have a biological logic behind it. Like many habits we call bad, nail biting may be part of a complex interaction between behavior, psychology, and the immune system. It might help some people manage stress, though let's be real, there are better ways, while simultaneously offering microexposures that could shape immune tolerance in early life. So the next time you catch yourself biting a nail and feel that twinge of guilt, maybe pause for a second. You're not just fidgeting. You could be, in some small, weirdly primal way, interacting with your environment, building up tiny microbial memories, and giving your immune system a taste of the outside world. Gross? Sure. But also kind of genius. In short, nail biting isn't just a nervous tick, it might be your inner immune trainer doing a bit of unsupervised work. Not a license to chew away like a woodchuck in a panic attack, but maybe, just maybe, a reason to see the habit in a slightly more forgiving light.